everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am so happy to have you here. I have two books that I am interested in picking up. One of those is God of Malice by Rena Kent. This is a dark romance book. I got to chapter 3, so not very far. It is quite interesting from the first two chapters. If you know, you know, where our guy main character holds the girl main character off the side of a cliff. So there's that. And then on the completely opposite spectrum, we have Heartless by Elsie Silver. So I just know I'm gonna love this. And I did see a comment where I was heavily persuaded to pick this book up. I read like 2 pages. I have a good feeling about this reading weekend. It's actually really dreary and gross outside. Perfect reading weather. I also am really excited because ATEEZ, if you're a fan of K-pop, ATEEZ just came out with their new album, their comeback, their song Work. I watched the music video this morning. I'm actually a really big fan of that song. Go support, love them. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna read and talk to you soon. not stopped reading this book, God of Malice by Rena Kent. I am about to sneeze. The first standalone book in this series since I picked it up after I got off work yesterday. It took me quite a while to get into this book, but once I did, you can tell by my tabs, I am enjoying it. So our main character, Glendon, she is depressed. Her best friend passed away. She's very sad about it, and she's at this cliff and she's like standing on the edge, and she ends up meeting the morally black hero, Killian, or Kill. He basically is like holding her by her throat, like, and saying, I'm going to drop you on the side of the cliff. And that's how they meet. I enjoy a main character who's more on like the depressive side, and he is a psychopath. So I've been enjoying that. Super spicy, and they get right to it from like the first page pretty much. Looking forward to finishing it and continuing on with the other books in this series. And I actually really like these like paperback special edition covers. I did some shopping on Amazon and I picked up Wanna Play a Game by Alina May. This is a reverse harem. I believe it's a standalone dark romance. Always here for that. I have been seeing everywhere the Magnolia Park series, but I don't like the new covers. So I found the first 4 books in the original covers. Everybody and their mother has read it. It's like a English version of Gossip Girl. So I would never have guessed that by this cover, but I like these covers way more than the ones with like the people on it. This cover, that's beautiful. As you saw from some of the previous footage, I went to Books A Million. I have not been to Books A Million in years. Here is my Books A Million haul. The first thing I picked up is the Reputation vinyl. I've been looking everywhere for this. I don't know if it's out of print or what, but I tried to see if Amazon had it and they were like $100. So I found it there, snagged that. So I was thoroughly surprised by Books A Million's inventory of indie books because I picked up quite a few. I picked up Powerful, so this is obviously not indie, is the Books A Million exclusive edition. And I was debating not reading this, but I really enjoyed Powerless, which basically like got me back into reading. So I wanted to pick this up because I really like the world. Next, I picked up Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I've read this book, but I want to annotate this one, and I just loved this. I ate this up. I read it in about a day-ish. Yeah, so it's a nice floppy edition, which I will thoroughly enjoy annotating. Next are my dark romances that I picked up. So 2 H.D. Carlton books. So Satan's Affair, which if you know, you know. And then I picked up Where's Molly's. I just read one of Chantal Tessier's, is that how you pronounce it? Her books. But I wanted to pick up Carnage when I saw it because in the same world as the Lords series, but they're not the Lords, I guess. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I saw this in the wild. The hardback edition of Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight. So this book is a standalone dark romance reverse harem, and I want to read it again. Look how beautiful. I'm so happy that reverse harem has gotten as big as it has, because like seeing it in real life in stores, like I never thought that was going to be possible back in like 2016 when I picked up my first RH book. Like, wow. I'm going to continue reading this book, hopefully finish very soon, and then pick up another book to read. I'm just not sure which one. I will get to reading. the giant mess in the back, I have my ring light because I filmed 2 sit-down videos. So that is very exciting. I need to edit it very soon, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to try to get it up tonight, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. I haven't done a reading update on the books that I've been currently reading. I've just done like a lot of like b-roll, kind of like, oh, this is what's going on. I think last time I talked I was in the middle of reading this, if I'm not mistaken. So God of Malice by Rena Kent. This is a dark romance, college age, and I ate this up. So this is definitely very high up in the dark romance books that I like, and I ended up purchasing 2 other books in this series. You can read them as standalones, you don't have to read them in order, so I'm very excited. I really enjoyed this. Obviously, look at all these tabs, love that. Next book I picked up was The Fabric of Our Souls by K.M. Moronova. It's almost the end of the day. I'm struggling. This is another one that I tabbed a lot of. I actually ran out of tabs and had to purchase more on Amazon, and they came that day and I was able to tab the rest. But I finished this. I took my time with this. I really enjoyed it. This is one that you need to be in a good headspace to read. It's a dark romance. I believe it's on Kindle Unlimited. And the girl, she's clinically depressed. She tries to kill herself, and then she ends up in a rehabilitation center, and her roommate is a guy who basically hurts himself to feel alive. It literally says she craves death and he craves life. Huge thing that I really loved about this book. I think I got the special edition one, but like the beautiful like artwork for every chapter, like, oh my gosh. And they're not all the same. You have like them here, these guys here. Love it, love it. It's so good. I like annotated the living crap out of that. I started reading Magnolia Parks. This took me a while to pick up. I am enjoying it. I'm only 34 pages in, but this book is something else. So definitely see the Gossip Girl vibes. We have rich spoiled kids. BJ and Magnolia Parks are like these like star-crossed lovers. They're childhood sweethearts. He did something and they're like always drawn to each other. So it's a very like a toxic relationship. We'll see how it goes. I'm still on the fence about this. I've definitely been on more of a dark romance kick. So I don't know if I'm gonna put this down and pick up another dark romance. I'm not sure yet. I'm so glad if you stay till the end. Thank you so much. I've just been in a great reading mood, and I'm gonna work on my editing and get a video out here pretty soon. So I hope you have a great day and happy reading. Bye.